Last time, in the ethereal planes, y'all decided to save some people after discovering Volt had started his assault on Valentia, splitting up the party and saving as many people as they physically could with either teleportation or getting them onto their ship. The party was successful at saving a majority of the population of Valentia before Volt unleashed his devastating planetary devastation upon the city, wiping out whatever remaining inhabitants, besides the royal family, of course. Upon fleeing to Vorn, that's where we meet up our party, as they're still traveling about the skies. For sake of reference, let's see, who was concentrating on the thing? Minerva has been... it has been about 2 days since you have last traveled away from Valentia. So you're about back where you started. Minerva's been not sleeping to keep up the enlarge and reduce, because if your ship reduces in size, it's very claustrophobic. Like, the only places you're not allowing people is literally the bridge and your rooms, respectfully. Everywhere else is packed to bursting. And the reason why, even with the enlarge reduce, is if this ship was reduced in size, there'd be no room for anybody, regardless of where you were. You need... So Minerva's been burning all of her spells.
Are we trying to bring them back? Or, I mean, put them somewhere safe?
That's what you're doing. You're going to Vorn, this kingdom of Vorn, to drop off these people and to get away from the situation. That was the discussion last time.
I'll see. Gungir also knows enlarge reduce, so he will... but he doesn't have too many spell slots, though.
That's why Minerva's been burning everything.
Has Minerva been using, like, extend spell or anything on her stuff just to make it last longer?
Yeah, even then, she's just burning through her crap. She's been at least going for over almost 2 days now of holding this.
Okay.
And she looks awful from not sleeping. Like, bags under the eyes. She's, like, on her last couple spell slots in terms of reference. She's probably got... She's got 3 more that she can burn, and that's it. She can't do anymore. She's already burned all her sorcery points.
We could say that she's been, like, firing her enlarge reduce, like, through the cannon into the ship internally just to bullshit some fun out. Whatever.
She just has a series of mirrors.
Alright, let me see. Alright. The moment we get near Vorn, Gungir will pop on down to where she's been at and relieve her so he can take over concentrating on the spell, since he knows enlarge reduce, and she can start getting some rest.
I will say, by the time she is pretty much down to her last 3 spell slots, which for able to being cast those spells, it would be about 4 days. You're still another 2.5 day travel in order to get there. But considering you're giving her, it's a far travel, even by airship, going at full speed.
So we're gonna need to land somewhere to let these people out if we're still 2 days away.
But since I know you're enlarge reduce, I don't know how many spell slots you have.
Not many. Not many. Let me see.
I can help.
What about that mountaintop castle place? We could
That's in the other direction. You're already far too far.
Wait,
that would have been
I just realized something.
What's up?
Don't we have stones of spell storing?
You would need to have somebody that knows the spell. And considering Minerva's pretty much spent, and not many
Yeah,
other people
but we
know.
can have Gungir just spell store some enlarge reduced.
It still takes the spell slot, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Let
but we
me-
could still have them on reserve in case.
Where are we on the... Where is the map?
Where'd
the map go?
Places visited.
Oh, there we go.
Places visited. Here, actually. I actually made a... Boop. There we go.
Oh, cool. Thank you, Venom.
Neato.
So, currently, you were here.
Oh boy, my internet's gonna lag.
Sorry, man.
So, where you were in terms of when you first left Volt and his men, you were here near the Lonely Mountains. You traveled 2 days to get here. It took 2 days to get back at full speed.
Okay.
Another 2 days would get you about you're here, and Vorn is up here.
Ah, shit. So we're over a desert.
You're over a desert, and the
What
closest
is-
town is Dead Marsh.
What's that little red spot right above us? Right on the
Right in
yellow?
center. Yeah.
Right here?
Yeah.
That's to mark how traveling time by foot. Each of those hash marks on the road network, that's days by foot.
Out of curiosity, is that an actual river right down below us?
Yes. Yes, it is.
Gungir's gonna...
So, again, you're here, right in the middle.
Yeah. Well...
The middle of the Adredna Desert.
And Dead Marsh, I will fully admit,
To the south.
Gungir's going to gather as many people as he can into... Actually, no, our meeting room is probably taken up by people. You know what? Screw it. He'll gather everyone into his room.
Into the bedroom.
Every single person.
Oh, the whole ship's enlarged, so it's probably roomier now.
Oh, yeah, that is... Okay.
It's still packed, regardless, because of how many people you evacuated.
Yeah.
Like, you rescued... I can't even imagine, just because of the size of Valentia.
Let's just say that the Compass Rose is a little more crowded than it usually is.
Not to mention giant.
Oh god. Oh god, wait. But
We
if
must
all
be
those
moving
people are
so
packed on the
slowly.
sub, then
Oh, the toilets must be a mess.
no. The pipes. The communication system.
Oh.
Like all of the reverberating and the
We could close them up. I mean, we could put little latches on them. Be awful.
You already had that when you had the thing built.
Stuff is stuck in it.
Alright, so... Gungir's gonna rub the bridge of his nose. I'm not exactly sure we're gonna be making it all the way with this thing the size that it is. Minerva is like spent. We need to give the poor girl a rest. So we're gonna have to...
what if we land, have everyone get out, and just camp for like a day, then have everyone get back in and
Theoretically, to regain all of her shit, she would just need a long rest, so 8 hours.
Give her a day. She's deserved the rest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and plus exhaustion is a thing.
Yeah, she needs.
She's got like 3 levels of exhaustion. She's fucking...
no, I don't think she has 3. Hold on.
Here's what I'm thinking. We got a river up north of us. If we
She's
can
been
make
up
it there,
over 2 days.
if we can make it over there, we can set it down, have a good supply of water at least.
Oh, yeah, 3's fine. Never mind.
Best case scenario, we accidentally start a small town there. I mean,
Dead Marsh has an oasis that is natural water.
I'm
can
still
you-
put off
can
by the
you-
term dead marsh.
can you really trust a place that's called Dead Marsh? I mean, usually there's a story behind how it gets its name. It's kind of like running across a place called Hobo Grave. I mean,
Maybe there was a local folk hero named Sir Marsh, and then Marsh died, and so it's Dead Marsh.
There is an entire story
wouldn't
behind
be
the
a very-
names of a lot of places.
I mean, if he died in some tragic way or some dishonorable way, why is he recognized as a hero?
Yeah, you don't want to go to a town that honorizes like a villain.
To be fair, it is like
Otherwise you get
literally
carny.
a midwestern town in the middle of the sticks.
So
Oh,
carny.
I see how it is. I thought us Midwestern towns. Just dead marshes to you.
Yeah.
Sorry.
You got something to say about us Midwesterners? All right, New York
No,
boy?
it's literally like an old style like western town in the middle of buttfuck nowhere.
Yeah, I'll give you that. I grew up in a buttfuck nowhere town, so.
So let's put it to a vote. Do we want to head to Dead Marsh, or do we want to head up to the river up north? Sorry.
Where there's water, there's at least some kind of life, be it vegetation or animals. We might be able to forage the area, sate people, at least for a short while.
Deadmarsh is a town while the river has like no settlements, period.
Mark where we are again.
Right in the
You
middle?
are right next to the hash mark right here.
Okay.
So you see the hash mark right next to the desert? That's where you are.
My brain keeps thinking that this is the image that we bring up, so I'm afraid I'm going to, like, click out of it.
Here.
Venom, thank you for
You're
putting this
right
up, by the
here.
way.
There.
Yeah, I figured this would be helpful.
Wait a minute. I know what to do. Gungir Creations, Compass Rose. Compass Rose. I can't drag that out.
Hold on, yeah,
Shit.
delete these.
Yeah, I'm sure it's not considered a token, so.
It is not a token. It's an extra image.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, he can't drag it out, but Venom can drag it out though.
I could, but
But he's not going to.
Here, I just drew a boat.
yeah,
There we
no,
go.
I
A
can't.
literal boat.
Literally, it is not a token.
For the
I did not make it a token.
I not accurate, but
Yeah, you're there.
there's our shitty boat.
Reference.
As long as it has the picture, it should be still a token.
Okay,
Well, I gave
so-
All right.
but okay.
Specifically make things a token.
Who wants to settle a new town?
It's tempting. No, I will say
There.
that.
Oh, get that shit out of here.
What? Do you know I'm faulting me or marker?
Wait, were we going to?
No, because he's not
Argus?
associated with the party anymore. He left.
It seems more like we were heading towards Argus than Vorn. I thought we were going to Vorn.
You were heading towards Vorn. It just, unfortunately, just because of how traveling was, you're going like this.
We're taking the most obtuse route possible.
No, that's not. The most obtuse route would be like
going the other way across the map around the planet.
this way, this way, this way, this way, this way, this way.
Or just following the road.
Hold on. We're doing a spiral around the world this way, and then this way, and then this way.
But no,
this
every
way
time-
until finally.
As we travel down the road, Toe is using the blinkers.
Okay, so
While we're flying. It's like, Toe, what the
Gipsy, don't you know anything? We can't
Well,
go the other.
there-
We can't go the other way
reason
around. We
why-
fall
Alright.
off. The world's flat.
All right, let's put it up to a
Damn it!
let's put it up to a vote. Where do we want to go?
There was a major reason why you went this way, is because there were still the other airships that could have gunned you down. So that's why you went this way.
Fair
That's my
enough.
argument.
Fair
I
enough.
personally would like to go. I personally would like to put my vote into a place that we haven't been before, which is the. At least I don't think we've been here. The Ulaz Woods.
do the people have any representative from among
We
them?
want to go somewhere familiar that we know is safe.
What is safe in
let's
this
see.
world?
We are responsible for a great number of refugees. Obviously, we're going to go somewhere where we know where we're going.
I mean, you can drop people off at Denmarsh, but Vorn is probably the safest place from
Yeah.
where you are.
I
In
mean,
terms of
maybe
travel
some
time.
people have family there.
Okay, wait.
Let's ask
think-
then let's ask the people.
Never mind.
It will take you 4 days to get to the throne of the world. It will take you 2 days to get to Vorn from where you currently
Okay,
visit.
wait. I have a suggestion.
Go ahead.
Speak.
So, we don't know what Dead March is like, but we do see a place that is nearby called Enna Town.
Oh, there we go.
That is a
Both are
civilization.
small
We can maybe
towns.
drop them there.
Both Deadmarsh and Ina Town are very small towns. You're probably talking a population of maybe like 500
And
or
Yeah,
less.
we would be dropping 10
If you added a C
Warm
to Ina
language.
Town, it would be Cena Town, and then you can't see it at all.
I'm going
Okay.
to shoot you.
Well,
You did this to yourself.
I do kind of like the other idea that I can't even. Storm suggested earlier, which is, or was it Storm or Dragon? Anyway, bringing them to, I believe it was the Warping Mountains towards East Regalia.
What?
The place, the Dragon Castle, essentially.
Oh, that big fortress thing that was up in the mountains?
Yeah, because keep this in mind.
Oh, you're talking
That means that they would
Ramir's
have
castle.
protection against possible attacks. There's a lot of room since it is a castle,
Actually,
as
We're
well
talking
as
Ramir's castle.
they could
in the
possibly
Warping
grow new-
Mountains,
new crop.
of all things. Ramir is the one that owns the castle in the Warping Mountains over here. The
Yes, we could
legendary
go to
dragon palace.
Ramir's palace.
I would say it's the same distance either way.
as long
2 days
as
travel.
I mean, as long as we're heading to Vorn, we could stop off. We could just stop off at the river right here, camp, and then take them the rest of the journey to Vorn.
Yeah, because
after
they just
enlarging the ship.
we basically she basically just needs to get like 2 rests.
So 16 hours.
Couple days. Spend a couple days
Actually,
at the
no.
river.
If she has 3 exhaustions, she needs to get 3 days of rest, or 3 8-hour rests. Yeah.
Just be like the organ
So
trail.
a day and a half, basically, of rest.
All right.
And it would only take you a couple
let's see,
hours
that
to get
means-
to the river.
No, she needs to get 1 full day of rest, basically. A full
Alright.
24 hours.
Finishing along.
Well, if we're adding 3 different... Yeah, you're right. 24. Math off.
All right. So
Any opposed?
take them to the river, camp for a couple days, take them to Vorn. Mm-hmm. All right, team. Let's do it.
All right.
Gungir will grab the little, thematic tube thing, despite the fact that Toe would obviously be right next to him. Mr. Toe, please direct us to the north to the nameless river.
Aye, aye, Captain.
You're right. Oh, hi. Yeah, excellent. Wait, who's
I'll
flying
go get the step ladder so I can reach the wheel.
Wait, who's flying the ship? Oh, God!
You have it on autopilot.
No, it's like I'm flying it. It's all good.
I put a broom in the steering wheel. It's fine.
We've been flying in circles.
That's why we're off course. We're actually
wonder
just
we were
supposed to
heading
go
for
straight there,
Regalia.
but we're actually here.
I wanted to be included in the meeting.
Reminds me of the first time I
Gipsy.
drove.
Yeah.
Do you remember the scene in Futurama where Leela's locking the wheel? And it's just extending to the roof and floor? That's essentially
Yeah.
what I just imagined.
All right. Hi-ho, hi-ho.
All right, so drag it, the boat token that you made over there. Actually, I am going to edit that real quick. Gungir's creation.
This is just like the Oregon Trail, guys, except with less dysentery.
There might be some dysentery. We're not out of the woods yet.
Yeah, you gotta figure. You're telling us to camp near a river.
Ah, shit.
As long as it's fast-moving water.
Fed in from the bitter sea. Oh. All right.
You never know. It might be a freshwater sea.
Anything that's inland is
Hey,
fresh water.
Gungir, we need to buy more wagon.
Yeah, it's inland.
All right. So, oi, do we even have any like tents or anything for these people to like sleep? We just literally grab these people.
Not really.
Fuck. All right.
Here, I made Compass Rose an actual token.
Maybe there's some like paladins and clerics among the people who have like create food and water.
We will probably have to organize
I
the
do
people
have
for about
good
2
berries.
days.
Freddie does have good
I will
berries.
say this, because not only women, children, men evacuated, like a lot of guards, like seeing that they helped escort people, and it's like, okay, when you guys were near capacity, they also got on board. So you do have a large majority of like Valentian soldiers with you as well, who are well capable of helping sort out the situation for you guys. So you don't need to worry about the people too terribly much.
Are we officially landed yet, or?
I will say, at this point, you are landed.
Okay, because
it takes about 2 hours to get to where you currently are on the map.
all right,
At the
because
absolute tip of the river.
yes,
Venom
Asemar would like to do some delegating, if that's okay.
Okay.
So what he's thinking is that he wants him and Flynn to head out, scout the area for danger, building materials, potential sources of food, and of course, water.
I know how to scout.
Of course. And then we would have Fredrick and Liar take willing women and children in order to gather vegetation that people could either use, again, for temporary building materials or for food. Whereas people like Gungir and Sardon will be for actually constructing little temporary huts and whatnot. And then Ravak and Galahad can help, keep the people in order and not run amok in the ship.
That's why I say that's why the soldiers are also helping as well. They're keeping the order as well. So you don't worry about keeping the order too terribly much, because they're following like the chain of command more or less.
Okay, so does Gungir have 3rd level spell slots?
Gungir has...
God, that was loud.
Oh, sorry. Let me check his spell slots real quick. Yes, he does.
There's a spell that's on the 3rd level.
He does not cast willy-nilly, though. He casts like a sorcerer, where I have to... he only has set spells. I have Hypnotic Pattern, Protection from Energy, Magic Circle, and Dispel Magic, but I do have his invention, Fabricate, which he could use once per day. But on the issue of creating huts, Gungir still has a bunch of armor that he stripped off the first airship we ever took down long ago that has not been installed on the Compass Rose. He could start taking pieces of that armor and start using them as like the tops of huts, like really crude huts.
Oh yeah, prop that shit
You
up.
can
with
do
sticks.
that.
Yeah, for shelter.
Yeah. I mean, if there's enough to cover the Compass Rose, we could get a small, like, grouping of huts in there.
The metal from the airship was more of a battering ram than anything. You could probably get like it can cover probably for at least a hut that can house 2 people. It would probably cover, I'd say, 50 huts. And you got a fuck ton of people here.
I do have one
I
7th
should
level
have
spell
prefaced
slot.
that. Kamui can also, with her vector manipulation, manufacture huts rather quickly.
Hey,
but she'll be expended after a certain amount of time.
Hey, Venom.
Liar making igloos.
Wait!
I can make an entire house.
Wait! What is the ground like? We're in a desert. Is this like a
Well, since
is this
you're
like
at
a
the river, it's mostly like a gravel and clay.
Oh!
Yeah, I think Nile.
Oh! Oh! Liar may have just stumbled on it. We make adobe.
Okay.
No, dirt huts.
That's a way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's a.
Oh!
Go ahead, Kit.
Sorry.
If you're willing.
Two things. One, as you were flying, I would like to check out my garden. The one that has the healing herbs.
Mm-hmm.
How are they looking?
Let me roll. Where are my dice? Where's my bag of Die Hard dice? Hashtag not sponsored. Alright, that's a D12, not a D20. Where the hell is my D20s? Oh, there's my Die Hard dice, Dire D20.
Not sponsored. Not sponsored.
You only have enough here to, like, treat 5 people.
How many herbs is that total?
It's just 5 total applications. In terms of conversion rates.
Okay, well, I am planning to to put some of that away. Like, replant it.
A lot of it is still growing. It's just some of it took off more than others.
Okay, I'm still gonna plant, like, the other half.
That's
so, I guess I'll replant 2 of them.
Okay. We'll keep 3 applications and replant 2. Alright. Good to know.
Okay.
Do we need any more housing?
Healing. There was one other thing I wanted to do.
Alright, go ahead.
I would like to cast a spell. I'm going to cast Mirage Arcane to make the area look as if it is untouched, basically to keep us safe in case we see any flying ships nearby.
Oh, so an illusion. Good idea.
I have a question.
Go ahead.
Do we need more housing?
With what Gungir can hobble together with the materials that he has,
I have a
Kamui
cool
can
thing
do
I can do.
a chunk, but she can't do everybody. So
I
yes,
can do a
we will need
thing.
more housing. Go ahead.
Okay, I would like to spend the maximum amount of chakra points for this this jutsu. I am going. Come on, click on back on the ethereal plane.
House
Thank you.
building jutsu.
I am. Yeah, literally.
This
4-pillar house.
This
Yes!
is easily my most metro attack.
Basically, what just spawns in front of us is a 40-foot by 40-foot by 80-foot 3-floor house completely furnished, can hold 12 medium creatures comfortably. Creatures who spend an entire long rest in this house gain 2d4 plus my intelligence modifier temporary hit points and have their movement speed increased by 10 feet.
Okay. So 12
Yeah,
people.
so I can hold more than 12, but it's 12 comfortably.
Right.
Keep that as like a triage center, so anyone who's elderly or was injured seriously from the assault.
Not bad.
Yeah,
Not bad.
it's fully furnished, 3 floors. It's got everything. It's got the works.
I'm gonna help out with that. So
Also,
Hell yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Gypsy.
I came prepared.
can I play? Can I play,
Go
Kit?
ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, thanks. Okay, I pull out. So Galahad looks at the adobe, looks at kind of doing all this stuff, looks at this wooden house, and he's like, wait a second.
Oh.
and he pulls out his big book of wizarding spells, and he slaps it down, and he says, "I knew it was worth learning how to read." And he flips near to the back of the book in the 7th level spell section, and he spends a minute, and he's fiddling around. What's my...
Are you gonna do what I think you're gonna do?
Yeah, he is.
I have a theory.
Hell yeah!
I have
He pulls out a...
spell as well.
He pulls out a tiny silver spoon and a marble out of his material components, and they start glowing, and the book starts glowing, and he's in this magic circle, and then after a minute of concentration, you see just standing... It's almost like the next house down the lane. Like, there's the wooden house, and then standing empty in the middle of the air is a door.
Yes.
With a glowing frame around the door, but there's nothing else. There's just a door.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
I thought you were gonna cast like instantaneous fortress or something.
And I cast...
Oh god.
Oh
He's
god.
casting
Mordenkainen's Magnificent
Mansion.
Yeah.
Okay, so...
I love it.
Duration 24 hours. You conjure an extra-dimensional dwelling in range that lasts for the duration. You choose where its one entrance is located. The entrance shimmers faintly and is 5 feet wide and 10 feet tall. You and any creature you designate when you cast the spell. I designate T.B.W, its allies, and any refugee.
Gotcha.
Can enter the extra-dimensional dwelling as long as the portal remains open. Beyond the portal is a magnificent foyer with numerous chambers beyond. The atmosphere is clean, fresh, and warm. I can create any floor plan I like, but the space can't exceed 50 cubes, each cube being 10 feet. Or, in other words, 500 square feet. The place is furnished and decorated as I choose. It contains sufficient food to serve a 9-course banquet for up to 100 people. A staff of 100 near-transparent servants attend all who enter. I decide the visual appearance of these servants and their attire. They are completely obedient to my orders. Each servant can perform any task a normal human servant can perform, but they can't attack or take any action that would directly harm another creature. Thus, the servants can fetch things, clean, mend, fold clothes, light fires, serve food, pour wine, and so on. Their servants can go anywhere in the mansion, but can't leave it. Furnishings and other objects created by the spell dissipate into smoke if removed from the mansion. When the spell ends, any creatures inside the space are expelled into the open spaces nearest to the entrance. So I create a thing with, like, if it's a 9-course banquet for 100 people, I figure it can
make it a soup kitchen.
Yeah, essentially I'm going to serve a 1-course meal to 900 people. It's essentially a big soup kitchen. It's basically like the room of requirement. It's just a gigantic ass room. It's cozy, but very simple in taste, and it's just lined with bunk beds.
All right, fair enough.
These guys
and a soup kitchen.
These guys are using all their magic to conjure up these magnificent places. Meanwhile, Gungir's just off to the side making his village of Nazareth mud huts.
Hell yes.
Hey, Kamali's helping you with that. She's making Adobe too. Because mud is very easy to manipulate.
So yeah, I also designate for elderly and children.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
The soldiers for one.
And those that might be, if there are any children that were separated from their parents.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I had, the elderly people.
You will get a good chunk, but you're not going to get everybody, unfortunately.
Yeah, not going to get everyone. Yeah.
You
Again,
get the
mostly like a
chicken
triage
exhausted, they
center.
get this the regular hungry.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
Okay.
Come now, Kamui. We must bake the clay before the sun goes down in order to build our huts.
Meanwhile, Kamali constructing like 5 houses at a time. I'm sorry, what?
Venom for Flynn and I, what would you like us to roll, as well as with any like willing scouts from Valentia?
People. Roll, I guess, perception and or investigation of your choice. And if you're specifically going hunting, roll survival.
Fuck yeah.
Nice. Flynn, go ahead.
Better at perception.
Yeah, by 2.
25.
No, I meant.
It's all good.
And sure, I can try to hunt.
18. Hey, still not bad.
Fucking nailed it.
Alright, with your combined efforts plus the efforts of the soldiers that do help you organize, like, with a small hunting party of, like, I don't know, like 10 people, including yourselves, so 12, you manage to... I'll get to you in a second, Flynn.
I can try.
With your investigation and perception rolls, you do identify that these rivers hold a lot of various crawfish and trout that are very plentiful. There's at least, like, you see them, like, hopping up the river streams. It looks like it's breeding season for them, so it'd be a very good time to fish. There's lots of wild berries and whatnot in this area. Yes.
When I forage, I find twice as much food as I normally would.
Ooh.
So many fish.
Fuck yeah.
Yay, my scouting is useful. Also, we can't get lost.
I mean, you're not that far from your campsite. You're literally just going down the river. You're
Also,
like going down the river.
The kitchen. I wanted to mention the kitchen in my soup kitchen is all the cooks are waiting for the head chef.
Nice.
Ah.
Liar has been appointed.
That's so cute.
Head chef.
That's adorable. I love it.
I just realized, what's Ravak doing?
Head pats for the good chef.
I'm assuming he's probably
Tom, you there?
helping organize people.
Me?
Yeah.
Matchmaking?
Yes. What would you like to be doing during this time, Tom?
Ravak?
Oh god.
You okay?
Disconnect this. My name.
You okay, Tom? Do we need to send help?
Yeah.
There we go. We were
I was
just
looking for a spell that a kit was sending me, but I can't find it.
He's looking for Temple of the Gods.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah, I can't find it when I type it in the thing.
I already posted you the info.
It's 5E. Let me see.
It's in Xanathar's Guide to Everything.
Xannies.
Oh, I think you have to have that expansion on Roll20 in order to actually find it in the compendium.
I have it right here. It's a 7th level conjuration. Takes 1 hour to cast. The range is 120 feet. Components are verbal, somatic, and material, which is only a holy symbol worth at least 5 GP, and the duration is for 24 hours.
The temple can fit within an unoccupied space up to 120 feet on all sides.
So slightly smaller than if it's 120 square feet on all sides, it's smaller than Gipsy's, but it's larger than Tyler's. So it would definitely hold a good number of people.
That's still a girthy temple.
Yeah, and keep in mind that this temple is usually like associated with your god.
Still, it's gonna help.
No, I know.
Heavy
I'm just
metal
saying
themed.
aesthetic.
Yeah.
It's like it is like supposed to look like something related to your god.
Yeah, heavy metal themed.
literally just a living
No,
rave.
it's just it's not heavy metal. It's a rave party.
Anywho, going back to hunting, you guys managed to get about, with the help that you have, you haul back, I'd say probably close to 300 to 500 pounds of food just by hunting alone.
Rip the ecosystem.
There's other things besides fish. Like, obviously, I said that there's wild berries that are healthy to eat. There are other wild animals that are living in the area. You don't kill everything you see that isn't nailed down, but you are...
That's the 300 pounds of fish, boy!
Not just fish, berries, other food. There's like wild boar and other various...
We killed Nago and dragged him back to camp.
Oh no!
In the time that we were out, I mean, of course, with an abundance of food in the area, there is the possibility of predators. Did we see any tracks or anything that might point out that those kind of things are in this area that we need to be careful of?
Besides, obviously, coyotes are a thing. They're not really gonna stick around. They'll probably end up eating your scraps than anything, like mostly scavengers more than predators.
Alright.
Actually, Venom.
This is my world, deal with it, fuck you.
Damn!
I'm immediately shooting you down because I don't care.
No,
I mean,
but,
make your point, but...
Really, but this actually does matter. Mirage Arcane. The illusion includes audible, visual, tactile, and olfactory elements. So I can also block off scent, like scent of food and stuff like that.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
yeah,
I did get that by the end.
There's still scavengers that exist even inside the dome that you create. It's like they're just kind of everywhere. In this area.
But I basically have full manipulation over the appearance of this area.
Deal with it. Anywho, I say with your hunting trip, it takes you like a good couple hours. And you do have like other people like helping haul the load back, like not just the soldiers. You have like a good chunk of civilians helping you. Like a lot of strong men and women for the most part. Those of whom who were not at least heavily injured. But you do manage to sort through all that, and eventually with a lot of time and effort, you guys managed to make like a small civilization here over the next couple hours.
Ah, sweet.
Everybody seems at least has hospitality for the time being.
Somebody left this clay tablet filled with commandments. Oh, time to use them into the foundation.
Alright. So with that, you guys all just gather wherever.
Oh God, Freddy, what's wrong with your voice?
15th and 15th commandment.
Oh God! Freddy, breathe!
I hate my internet!
Come on, spit up the desert sand. You got this!
Patooey.
Alright. Gungir will sit back and proudly gaze upon the small settlement that he has set up at this river's edge, slowly sipping a cup of coffee in the middle of the desert, where it's probably scorching hot.
We probably had coffee in the ship, so...
You're on the edge of the desert with this river system that you're nearby. You're on, like, borderline marshland.
Mid-marsh.
Different.
Hey, hey, Gungir.
Yes, Freddy.
Do you want me to check up ahead and just see what's going on?
Yeah, sure, you can do that.
Okay. Freddy will now cast, Ritual Cast,
Bloop.
Phantom Steed.
Phantom Steed.
Alright.
I will get on my steed Umbra and just ride off as much as I can to see like what's up ahead.
Which way of the road are you going down? You going this way, or are you going that way? Because otherwise, you're just going in a direction.
This way.
Like that scene from
Alright, so you're gonna
Rango.
head north.
And
Gotcha.
once I reach like civilization or something close, I'll head back.
The closest thing that you would probably see to civilization would be Squall's End, another small town.
Okay. So Freddy will just. Actually, you know what? Freddy will actually head into Squall's End and just see what's going on there.
It's slightly larger than the two towns to the south. It's probably got a population of like close to like 5,000 people. You got way more than that though. With
Yeah,
how
I know.
big your settlement
Freddy
is.
will, however, ask anybody where like a town official is.
You would probably end up finding the mayor's office fairly easily.
You go to the mayor's office.
Alright. You meet up with a. Let's see. Let me double check the race of this gent. Oh, lady. Lady.
For a second, I thought you said the racist gent.
The
No,
racist
race
gent.
of this gent or lady. And they are a lady. They are a. Okay. They are a pure-blooded Yuan-Ti.
Oh, boy.
Yuan-Ti player blood.
I guess I'll go up to this person.
Get
Yo.
your face eaten.
Shush. Go ahead.
He'll walk up to this lady and just go, hey.
Hey.
And
Hey,
head away
baby.
from her.
Hey.
Waiting for something?
Blink, blink, blink,
Hey.
blink. Hello.
Greetings. My name is Freddy. We have a group of people who are with us, currently seeking refugee. I'm wondering if you have any room available for people that we could drop off here.
Tell the Yuan-Ti.
You know.
I don't
She
know what
literally opens a window, pops it open, sticks her head out, looks out, like down the road. I mean, there's plenty of room for people to build, but not much in terms of actual settlements to currently house. I mean, there's 2 inns in this fair town, but that's about it. But not enough, probably for, she estimates, probably like 50 people.
He nods. I mean, this is also Venom's world. For what we know, Yuan-Ti could be completely different.
Well, if we all turn into nursery mutated slaves, I'm
a
blaming Freddy.
That's a stereotype.
Freddy just nods. Okay. I'll tell my crew about that.
Very well.
He'll head back to the campsite on Umbra.
Okay. I'll say it takes you like a couple hours. Even on horseback, it takes you a couple hours to get there. So I'd say you'd probably reach the campsite probably by nightfall.
Okay. Where would Gungir be at this time then?
Nightfall?
Assuming you are all on, like, camping inside the ship, just overlooking everything.
Gungir will actually set up like a small, like, lookout post on the bridge of the Compass Rose, so that way he can kind of overlook the town. He will have Sardon patrolling our little campsite for the night.
In addition to that, Asemar would have gathered up a small contingent of the Valentian soldiers and assigned each to watches throughout the night.
Okay.
Not that he doesn't trust Freddy's magic, but as a,
precaution.
Sure, yeah. You never know.
I call entertaining the children with tales of daring do.
Nice. That's adorable. So much cuteness going on in this episode.
Ooh, I can turn into the characters.
That's amazing. I just thought about that. You should have been a bard.
But alas, I was sold into a group of assassins.
Well,
College of Swords.
It's not too late to seek your dream.
multi-class.
I am incredibly charismatic. I'm already multi-class, but I could add a third.
Yes, you could. Theoretically speaking. Anywho. Yeah, you would find Gungir in the bridge overlooking the operation of the town.
Yes, Freddy would look for Gungir.
Freddy, you have returned.
Gungir. Yeah.
Delay.
There's a town a few hours from horseback. They said they'd be willing to let us drop.
Well, I mean, considering how close...
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
It's pretty bad. Sorry, bud.
It's fine. We get the gist of it.
I hate my internet.
Relay basically information.
Considering how close we are to Vorn, I think we're just going to have to camp down here for just a little bit. Just until Minerva can get her spell slots back, and we can get everyone over to the city.
Agreed. There's no need to separate families or force people to make hard decisions. We'll just get everyone to Vorn.
Yeah, actually, Minerva got a big fancy bed in the mansion.
Nice.
And like two spectral ghostly servants that are like fanning her with leaves.
Her harem.
By the way,
oh god, it's her fantasy.
Sentry based. Since my Mirage is like sentry based and stuff like that, I would like to make the ground feel more soft so that people sleeping on the ground aren't having as hard of a time.
Do you think I mean there's probably a few places on the way between here and Vorn, right? Or like nearby and stuff?
Gungir will bring out his map.
Use settlements.
I mean,
again,
just
I will reiterate.
statistically,
are here, and the big city, and that's it. There's not much else.
Statistically, it's likely that at least a few of our refugees maybe have family or know people in some of these places, so we could maybe offload a few of them if we took some more stops.
If they feel inclined to do so, then that's their decision. But I won't tell anyone to get off.
Well, yes, of course, only if, they want to.
We can always take a survey.
That would take a while.
Yeah.
Like I said, the town up north said that they'd be willing to take at least 50 people.
And that's just to their ends. Otherwise, you're just building from scratch.
That's not exactly...
Remember, Valentia got leveled. into a crater.
For many, that was their entire livelihoods. Not only their means of work, but their homes and families.
Not to mention that place was also kind of our home and our place of work.
Oh, by the way, one thing that you would have noticed on your travel here, and you still see even to this day, is that occasionally you just see like a shockwave go across the sky. Clearly, you can estimate that Blaze and Volt are fighting. Because this is what happens when they clash.
Not good.
But you do notice one thing as you're like discussing some things. You watch a portal open up, and you see all three of Blaze and Angel's children just get dumped out of the portal, and then Angel following right after.
Wait, hold on. Quick question.
Yeah.
By shockwave, do you basically mean the scene where, who was it? Gohan and Super Buu are fighting, where we just see, like, these big explosions in the air, and Hercule just says, are there bombs being dropped or something?
No, it's kind of like Saitama using Serious Punch, and the clouds are being dispersed.
Oh, okay.
It's like watching a very, very nasty storm from far away.
More or less.
We actually see the visual distortion in the air as a shockwave emanates from there.
That's what you would... Yeah, that's the sheer power that they're outputting. And keep in mind, you've gotten here in about 4 days. So those two have been fighting for 4 days.
Probably safe to assume that area is not going to be habitable for a while. Like, all right.
Yeah. As you guys are talking, portal opens up. You see the three children get yeeted out first, then Angel right afterwards, and they look fucking awful. Angel's robotic arm is ripped off. The youngest, Olivia, her one eye is missing. Her left eye, specifically. The middle child, the only male that they had, Alphonse, he's missing an arm and a leg. Right arm, left leg. Let's see. And the eldest, Kana, it looks beat to living fuck. And Angel's no much better.
Anyone know restoration?
Well, I got my healing Kool-Aid.
Take them to the triage center. We'll be able to ask them about what happened later. It's not important.
Yes, bring them to my house.
Our house. In the middle of our house.
Middle of our house.
I had to make that reference at some point. Alright, so you take them to the ER building.
They need more than healing potions right now, my guy.
Yeah.
They need Jesus.
They need Jesus and restoration spells.
Okay, we have a cleric, right?
Yeah, Ravak would probably be one of the few people overseeing the healing process of people.
Help.
There, surprisingly, with your guys' help in evacuating people so well, there's not many people horrifically injured from your guys' rescue. It's mostly minor injuries, a couple broken bones, things that they can walk off pretty easily. Like, you only had like a couple serious cases, like probably like 12 at most, and most of them were soldiers that got caught in the crossfire trying to protect the people. Otherwise, the extreme serious cases are these four right now. Like, they're the extreme of the extreme.
The extreme extreme.
Ravak, I'll leave their care up to you, Ravak.
I'll start doing this then.
Okay. You can only touch one creature, unfortunately. So who do you want to heal?
So, did you say out of the three of them? Or how many of them were there?
There were, it's all three of Blazing Angel's children and Angel herself that were
Fucked.
absolutely brutally like on death's door.
Alphonse is missing an arm and a leg.
So are any of the other ones missing limbs?
Besides, Angel can replace her mechanical arm. That's a given. Besides Olivia missing an eye and Alphonse missing 2 limbs, their other injuries are probably extreme broken bones. So,
I would like to assist Ravak in regenerating one of them because I also have the regeneration spell.
I will say, you can cast Regenerate on. You can do 2 different people. You don't need to cast it on the same person.
Naturally.
All right, and then for the third person, then they may have one of Asemar's ultimate healing potions to at least take care to stabilize them.
Okay, so you'll stabilize Angel because she looks out of the other 3. She looks like she took a gargantuan beating.
Yeah, and I'm sure she can also heal her children's limbs once she's at
back
full
to stable
strength.
condition. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Yeah, Regenerate should take care of the limb problem since it can regrow
limbs. Yeah,
limbs in 2 minutes.
Yep. So, I assume you regenerate Alphonse and Freddy. I guess will regenerate Olivia. Out of assumption.
I would also like to do 2 other things, or one other thing.
All right. Go ahead.
I am going to who does Olivia or Alphonse look more beat up? Actually, since I've been working on Olivia, I am going to cast at 9th level.
Fuck.
I will cast Heal.
Jesus.
Okay.
Rolling 70. I love it.
Well, it's weird. It rolled for it.
It did roll. It rolled 70
HP.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's just one. It's just D7. It's just an actual 70. Yeah. It doesn't actually roll. It's just there to remind you. And then for Alphonse, I'll do the normal level 6 healing. Or no, wait. At level 7, it's at level 9. It's 100 HP. So he heals 70.
Okay. I will note that down. Alright. So you make sure that they're taken care of. And as you're holding this meeting of sorts, trying to assess the situation, you see Kamui pacing, like back and forth like a nervous person. All of you would notice this.
Everything going all right?
This isn't right. It's far stronger than I could ever imagined. Considering what he did to my past self, I fear for the worst.
We also have to
far stronger than I could ever imagined. The boost from the Dark Star shakes her head. I don't even know if my father can manage to beat him.
Well, we can't help. What are we gonna do?
I almost forgot your character's name. Galahad, you sounded different.
It's because I'm not in character.
Oh, I thought that was you actually in character and you forgot to turn on the voice mod.
Well, I hate to break it to you, kiddo, but, your dad casually talks about blowing up planets, and I'm guessing your uncle's pretty much the same way.
More or less.
What did I miss?
She's kind of like nervously, Connolly's nervous about, like, what's happening back at Valentia, about what's happening between her father and Volt.
I don't think there's anything we can do about any of that. We're doing a possible thing, helping people.
Well, I do appreciate you guys changing the future. You're just delaying the inevitable.
Is that your experience talking, or just your pessimism?
Oof. She just looks at you. Experience.
Experience? Okay, rebuttal to that. You're from an alternate timeline. And we've already established...
I know that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, we've got the dad-killing sword hidden away, so your dad can't be killed, so he'll probably win eventually.
But he can still be defeated. While my father can't be killed by conventional means, he can still be beaten down.
Could we go find another god to fight your uncle? I mean, obviously we can't do that.
The monkey's his uncle?
Actually, that gives me an idea. She pulls out a vault key, and not the one that she sealed Falchion into.
Whoops.
My father gave me this before we left Valentia, to keep it away from Volt. He said whoever opens this vault gets to control the creature inside. He said it was able to destroy galaxies if unleashed.
Why keep that here?
I'm saying, if we open this vault, we can control it, we can kill Volt.
I'm gonna be real honest, this entire planet's volatile.
Who can possibly... Hold on.
Who can possibly be trusted with that much power? Also, what's a galaxy?
You know how this world is big and that there's other places besides this one?
That's what they tell me.
Yeah, there's a bunch of these out there in the stars. And this thing was able to eat them.
What's it called?
Jeff.
It's
Jeff.
one of the super species drakes that roamed the stars. However, it's the last of its kind. It's known as a Dalamadur. A world eater.
A Dalamadur.
We don't
can
want the
roll
world to be
A
eaten,
demon
right?
of the ancient realm.
You can roll knowledge history if you wish to, or knowledge arcana.
It means no worries for the rest of your days.
Rest of your days.
It's all problem
free.
Philosophy.
We're all fucked.
We throw open the gates for the beast. They call me Mr. Pig. Just charges
Congratulations, guys! We just got a cease and desist from Disney.
No, it wasn't 5 seconds long. It's fine.
Whatever. Moving on. And to be fair, we sung it, not the original. So there is that gap.
That's my cover.
It's my it's the Nubuku Wabansi cover.
Download our album on Bandcamp today.
Find it on Spotify.
Buy it on Fiverr.
Anywho, no one else gonna roll anything?
You can find it on Microsoft Paint.
God damn it.
No, Gungir's
Does
not
anybody
around
else
here,
want to roll
so he won't roll.
history or arcana? Actually, this would... You could technically roll Gungir, even if you were not from here. If nobody else is going to roll, I'll just say what Galahad knows.
If I'm not rolling, I don't have history or arcana.
History or Arcana? Anyone? History or Arcana? 16.
Going twice, going 3 times.
17.
Hey, that's for Toe, not Liar. Liar doesn't know shit about shit.
My history and Arcana are the same thing. So
Let's pick and choose.
6.
Sounds about right.
Delamador does have big Balrog of Morgoth
14.
energy.
Alright, so Asemar and Flynn, you've heard legends and stories about the Dalamador, and they are utterly terrifying. It is a gigantic worm-like creature that used to roam the stars, eating planets, kind of like how the Celestial Colossi did. But unlike them, where they specifically went to dying planets, it just ate planets out of no remorse. It ate anything it came in contact with.
Seems like a terrible idea.
However, the species was limited in numbers. They were only in like a population of like 50 of them. And considering Kamui has claimed this is the last living one, that means this species is on the verge of extinction.
Verge? It's pretty much there. If there's one left, it's done. Unless they reproduce asexually, like amoeba.
Yeah, I was
Unless
about to
it
say,
learns to go fuck
we just
itself.
recently learned they reproduce asexually.
I mean, if it's a worm, you could just cut it in half.
Oh shit.
While I say worm, technically it's a gigantic...
Is that with a Y? Is that like worm with a Y?
Worm with a
Weirm.
W-Y-R-M.
Okay.
Okay,
Worm.
this sounds like a terrible idea. You want to get a planet-eating creature to kill one dude on a planet. I feel like maybe it would have a very high chance of just eating the entire planet, which would not be an optimal outcome.
It's like releasing an invasive species to deal with a minor species.
Yeah, like trying to put out a match with the ocean?
But what if we trick him? What if Volt tricks him into following him to another planet through like a portal, and then we're waiting there, and then we're like, "Ha ha, gotcha, planet eater," and then we eat the planet with him on it.
Are we okay with Volt getting eaten? I mean, that seems...
No, I mean Volt would find a way to escape.
Yeah,
Pretty much.
maybe.
Knowing his track
I
record.
mean, noble sacrifice at the very least.
Noble sacrifice.
I mean, if it's a worm, you could just cut it in half. Oh, we okay with Volt getting eaten? I mean, that seems...
Besides, I still have to punch him in the nuts. I had
Get like a spare planet.
one promise.
Planets.com.
Are there any moons? Are there any moons left on this one? Or did Volt destroy them all?
www.rentmyplanet.com.
Actually, she will
We're
let
not
you
getting
know-
the deposit back on this one, boys.
She will let you know that she is, besides her father, since her family, even her past self and younger siblings, they're all able to travel the stars. And before she decided to go on her old revenge shtick, she did decide to travel the stars out of sheer boredom. And she does know a slew of planets that are either on the verge of death or are just non-inhabitable. So in case if one planet buster doesn't do it, another one will.
Gungir's going to kind of flop his head on over. Oh wait, he's just sitting in a chair right now. He'll just kind of like slowly bonk his head against whatever structure's near him.
He's a person.
All right. So, oh, sorry. So, in order to get rid, or at least pacify Volt, we need to release something just as terrible, or if not more terrible, and then feed it something else's home. And then just kind of let it wander the universe after that. Hey.
Well, here's the thing with opening this vault and controlling this creature. As I claimed, when you open the vault, you get to control it. Whoever puts the key in.
Wait, why don't we lure Volt into the vault? So that way the two can duke it out in this vault that's kept these things contained. I mean, if it's strong enough to keep a creature like this contained, then it's gotta do something against Volt, right? We could call it the
Just
Vault.
throw them in and let them fight.
Yeah! Let them fight.
Fred.
That's the thing. It will probably try to emerge as soon as we open the vault.
Well, then
Whoever opens the vault.
Also,
we trick him in with cookies.
Never mind.
I mean, I'm just throwing out ideas here.
So wait, you're suggesting that we give Volt to... This is actually me out of the game. You're suggesting that we give the Vault key to I'm confused.
He was suggesting that we trap Volt in the vault.
You guys remember the person that opens the gate is supposed to control it, right?
Yeah.
So Freddy was going to suggest...
But then if they kill each other, then whoever wins is still stuck in the vault, and we don't have to worry about a monster on the
Why don't we
loose.
just give it to... Looks at Angel. She's probably powerful enough to keep control of it.
She's currently in a coma.
Well, when she's up.
My mother isn't stable enough by the time we make sure this plan is in full motion. I can trust you with the vault key of the Traveler. That way you have Falchion, and I'll only have this. It'd be risky to say the least, but it's a possibility that we can take.
Well, we can certainly take care of that after we deal with the small civilization of refugees that we have.
I'm just saying for the future, we need to have a plan.
Understandable.
Oh, I've got a plan. I've got a plan indeed. A plenty plan. The plan of Gungir. Gungir's plan.
I mean, where is the vault?
The plan related directly to... Never mind.
Much like the Vault of the Traveler that I also hold, this vault can be opened anywhere, at any time. So it's more or less, we just need to be prepared for the inevitable to happen. That also means luring Volt to the vault when we open it. Which my father could probably do, but who knows how long that's going to take.
Yeah.
Oy. Whole lot of questions up in the air right now.
Maybe we should just keep focusing on rescuing the people for a bit?
Yeah. These get one problem at a time.
Seems a much more manageable goal than killing gods.
She'll put the key back in her pocket.
Listen, Toe. There's nothing you can't accomplish if you don't put your mind to it. Or something like that.
I mean, I guess we kind of helped kill the god of death or something.
You did kill the god of death. Oh. By proxy. Fall killed it, technically, because he had the God Slayer.
Good for him. Still, I don't know. Walt seemed sort of untouchable last time we saw him.
But that also begs the question. We could also theoretically not... I mean, I'm not suggesting we open this particular vault, but taps the key again. But you could technically open other vaults to gain more power so you can actually stand a chance.
Or to continue making ourselves strong enough that each of us could wield God Slayers without difficulty.
Certain God Slayers are sealed within certain vaults. If we can find which ones actually hold them, we could actually stand a fighting chance.
You think your god can keep... your dad can keep fighting him for that long?
My father can go for quite a long time. Ha! Diggity.
Conway, no. People are dead! Show some class!
That's me above game.
Dad, Conway!
That's me above game.
Your mom's in a coma!
My father can fight for an extremely long time without needing rest. While he doesn't exactly need rest, or even eat for that matter, he can fight for years if he really felt like it. I mean, it's kind of how he destroyed the universe in the first place. Shrugs.
Like Stormo and Goliath.
Though that was an alternate universe, much like mine, I probably wouldn't put it past him if he decided to pull another reset. Then again, he had Falchion when he did that. He rubs her chin, pondering possibilities. One problem at a time.
Well, Gungir, actually no. Would he have had his little bedroll out there? Alright. Before Gungir heads off the bed, he's going to do one thing real quick. He's going to head on over to Freddy. Freddy, real quick, need you to do me a favor.
Yeah?
That unicorn thingy you saw in the forest a while back. When you were telling me about. The one you went like scampering after. Like a frolicking frolic boy.
Reminder, that
Kieran.
was... yeah, I was going to say Kieran.
Gungir will hand off his gun droid to you. Would you mind doing a sketch for me? Out of curiosity.
What do I have to roll for this?
I guess roll knowledge history to remember what it looked like, and then just make a straight dex
Can I roll
check.
nature instead?
That's what he said. Roll nature.
Sure.
No, he said history.
Oh.
It has been a while.
Yeah. Slightly better at this.
Knowledge of it. Ooh.
24.
And roll a dexterity check with advantage because you remember what it looks like.
Whoops. Yes.
17.
17.
Nice.
While it's not the most beautiful sketch you can do, it's a good enough concept.
It's not a cat piece.
Okay.
Yeah. It's basically, you kind of get like in Monster Hunter, like the journal, like 2D sketch of the thing, and points out like weak points, its elemental resistances and shit.
Okay. Gungir just needed a sketch of it. So I'll take that. Pop the gun droid back into his backpack. Alright, thank you. I got work to do. Always got work to do.
Always got work to do. Just slowly.
And then I accidentally pressed the Google search.
Alright. Gungir will head on off to bed then. And Sardon will enter patrol mode, patrolling our desertland, or desert town, Mos Eisley.
Mm-hmm. Alright. Anybody else want to do anything?
We named the town?
I have no idea.
No. You didn't really come up with a name for it. I mean, you can name it if you felt like it.
It's not a permanent settlement. We're taking these people to a safer spot than this.
Hiatusville.
Hiatusville.
We should send word ahead.
Freddy'sburg.
We should send word ahead to Vorn about the number of refugees.
Oh shit! Yeah.
That we're bringing.
Have I been to Vorn?
You have, but you don't really know anybody there besides your other assassin contacts.
Well, I don't know. Have Buku Wabansi been to Vorn?
Yes, they all have except for Freddy.
I'll just say that I'm one of them and ask for a thing and, over with my sword.
Okay.
Or one of you guys can take the sword.
Or, better yet, some of you have sending. You know people in Vorn. Think with your brains.
Hey, I was thinking with my brain. I don't have spells.
I was thinking with my brain when I made this Adobe village. Thank you.
I was more referencing Gipsy. The fucking
Hold on.
You all met the fucking king of Vorn. You can let him directly know what's sending.
Okay. Get on it, Freddy.
Do you not have sending prepared?
Oh,
No,
never
but I
mind.
mean,
My thing is lagging way too much.
I was just joking. I was just trying to shirk my duties.
Fair enough.
Hold on, let me find. What level is spell is sending?
I don't remember. Been a while. Sending. Sending. It is a level 3 evocation spell.
Okay.
And its somatic opponents is literally a thin piece of copper wire. If you need those.
Wait a second.
Hey, quick question, Venom.
What's up?
How long would it take to fly from me? How long would it take to fly from here to Vorn as just a straight shot?
I think he said 2 days, right? Because it was 2 days to here,
with the
then 2 days.
airship, it would take 2 days.
Okay, never mind. I was just thinking of turning into a rock and flying there.
While you could, you would need to stop and rest, unfortunately. You would get to the coastline of the quote-unquote bitter sea. Then you would need to rest, and then fly the rest of the way. Unfortunately, it's not just a straight... Unfortunately, yeah, it's... Time difference is still 2 days regardless.
Hey, Gipsy.
Yeah.
I have an idea how to cut the time in half.
What's your idea?
Use haste on the ship.
You can't use haste on the ship. Too
Yeah,
big.
you can.
Why not?
It's already being affected by enlarge, which is probably already doubling our time that it's taking us to travel.
It doesn't. Getting bigger doesn't make you move any slower.
No, it does not. You move at the same
Despite
speed.
what anime wants you to believe.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, it does definitely make your ship heavier. It doesn't really affect your speed. Because it's still technically the same size. It's just bigger.
Couldn't I have been slowly lightening the amount of people by opening teleportation circles?
You didn't say that before, so...
Yeah, it just occurred to me now.
You could have done that, yes, but it still would keep you at the same speed regardless, unfortunately, so there'd be kind of no point.
Damn you, hindsight! Oh, wait, I'm on the wrong.
Oh, well,
Yeah,
magic is hard.
It's okay. But yeah, no, Ascending's level 3. Simple level 3. I believe you have 25 words or less to send a message.
Alright, I asked what the message is going to be.
For sure, my kingly dude. We've got some refugees all up in our biz. You mind leading a place for them to crash?
Well, hold on, what was that? We got some refugees, what?
All up in our biz.
Can you
I
give them a place to crash?
Mind if they crash in your place, my lord?
Mind. I'm doing milord as one word.
Okay, that's fine. I consider milord as one word anyways.
Comma.
11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17,
25
20,
words.
21, 22, 23.
Galahad out.
And then winky face.
Peace. Peace, winky pace.
Okay.
Oh, show, my kingly dude. We've got some refugees all up in our biz. Mind if they crash in your place, my lord? Love, Titnoog. Ah, shit.
And I cast it again.
Cuckoo Robinson. Winky face.
Winky face, kissy face.
Oh my god! Oh my fucking god! I need a minute.
Do you mind that you literally
I need a
say
minute.
winky face?
Yeah, he said, that's just what Gungir told him to say.
Oh fuck!
I'm a bad influence.
Please say that
Well
you said
played.
this out loud in front of everybody.
Well played.
Actually, hold on. He forgets to turn the sending spell off.
All right. Did I do it? Was that good? Was that all right? Was that what you wanted me to say? All right.
And then it cuts off at 25.
Alright, you receive a mental message back. Thanks for the heads up. I'll make sure I'm equipped to prepare for such a large amount of people.
Excellent.
He just gives a dad.
I have the power of foresight and a complete lack of decorum.
I love that you just like talk to the dude that you have to duel with your sword.
Yep.
Like you're.
Oh yeah, that's Pirum.
The West Coast.
Fuck. Oh fuck.
Yeah. You're welcome.
Did we ever meet Pirum?
Yes, you did.
Once,
literally once.
We've met a lot of people, half of them shapeshifters.
I don't remember Pirum that well.
Probably because
he's another Fire Emblem looking dude, which means he's fucking powerful. If there's one thing I've learned, is that someone with
which means
Fire Emblem character art is not to be trifled with.
Anywho, you send your message, you get your message back.
Excellent.
Okay. Anybody else want to do any tang before you head off to bed? For the evening?
I would like to work on my healing potions.
Okay. Roll a medicine check to make them.
Can I not roll my herbal kit?
Oh, yep. Then roll that instead. Might be. I forgot that you had that. It's been a while.
What attribute am I using?
It just uses your
intelligence. Yeah.
Yeah, you should probably rely on actual know-how instead of just gut
medicine
feelings.
itself is a wisdom skill.
Intelligence or wisdom, your choice of the matter. Alright. Well, while you're rolling that for me.
Sending.
Peculiar.
Well, while you're figuring that out, anybody else want to do anything? There
we go.
It just took a second.
27.
27,
wow.
Nice.
And then you do a backflip with that 13 acrobatics. To celebrate.
It just goes from working on skit to backflip. It's like, yeah.
With that 27, you actually make 9 potions out of the 3 herbs that you had.
Basic healing or any special?
Basic healing.
Okay.
Basically, it's going to be 2d4 plus 4 plus your wisdom modifier.
Okay.
That's how I'm going to roll these. So they're the Freddy special.
So they're 2d4
plus 4 plus your intelligence.
Okay, so it's basically 2d4 plus 8.
Correct.
And I have 9 of these, correct?
Yes, sir. Yes, cat.
Let me try this.
Is Gungir gone to bed yet?
He'd be snuggling in.
Alright, this happens in the middle of the night, probably. Because it always happens in the middle of the night. Gungir feels a little tug on his blankets or whatever.
Oh, no, Mr. Teddy. No, I'm not ready to die tonight. Oh, Toe! Hi.
Well, you see a little halfling girl, but yeah, good estimation.
Hello, small child.
Oh, it's me. You know.
Yes, hello, you.
It's Toe.
I was right the first time! Aha!
Yeah. Mr. Gungir?
Yes.
Do you think the world is gonna end?
Yeah, probably.
Man.
I mean, everything ends at some point. Oh. Oh, now I made myself sad.
So,
Hindsight. Hindsight's a bitch.
Can we?
I'm gonna be.
Can that be the title of our episode? Just hindsight.
Probably. You want me to be real honest with you?
Yeah, I guess.
I have no damn clue. I'm kind of surprised this entire planet hasn't blown up as it is, considering how many horrible things are locked underneath its surface. I mean, it's kind of like when you move a couch and you know you're allergic to dust, and you lift it up and there's just nothing but dust bunnies there. You're like, I shouldn't be moving this, but I got to. And that's pretty much like everyone in this world.
Yeah. Mr. Gungir.
Yes, Toe.
Do you think maybe... And she's like, kind of hands behind her back and kicking at the floor. Think maybe I could get adopted before the world ends?
I could do that. I've never adopted anyone before.
Really?
Yeah. What do I need to do? Do I slay a giant or sign paperwork?
Pretty sure it's the second one.
Yeah, I can do that.
Technically,
Okay.
you're already adopted by your
Not
stepmom.
officially!
Not officially.
Actually,
I
no, that was
always
officially.
wanted to be adopted.
Come here, kiddo. who's also a much older person, who's also like 3 other different people. And Gungir like tousles her hair.
I mean, I'm still technically
There.
like 15 or something, so...
Yeah.
I mean, if you don't think it's weird, I literally have no idea how old I am, so I could be younger than you, I could be older than you, well, I don't know.
I don't even know where
yeah.
chronologically I'm placed in the greater Dungeons and Dragons timeline.
Seriously, time is just like weird.
You seem like you're older. You're really smart and cool and responsible, and you know a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I popped out of the kiln like that.
As a
Well,
wise man
that's
said,
really cool. I think you would be a really cool adoptive Gungir.
I don't know how Daddy's going to feel about this, though. We'll have to find out. He was like, Gungir, if you ever leave the house, there's 3 things you should never do. Build a flying sub, get involved in wars, and adopt children from other worlds. Oh, shit.
Am I gonna have a grandpa?
Ah, man, don't tell Daddy we broke those 3 rules. Ah,
Okay, I won't.
shit.
not to make Toe into Avalon.
Well, I think breaking rules is kind of cool, and you're really cool, Gungir.
Ah, thank you, Toe.
He's the cool dad.
Thank you, Gungir. Thank you for doing the thing I really wanted before maybe we all die. And then she hugs him.
And you know, the rest of the sub is your family too, right?
Well, yeah, if you adopt me, then I get to be family with everyone.
Yeah.
By proxy, technicality.
Shut up, God, we're having a moment.
I mean, like, you're the boss, so I'm pretty sure that's how that works.
I still can't believe you guys made me the boss. Oh my god.
Well,
I could barely handle a
built
cash
the house
register.
and everything.
Yeah, but that was just on a whim. Like, when we first started this whole thing, we ended up finding like an astronomical amount of money. Like, more than we should have ever found. Like, we could have just retired. We could have just
Well, you
got a
did
half.
something really cool with it.
And then,
Because you're really cool.
thank you. You know, I'll teach you how to do. You can do cool things too. You know that? You bring down.
Oh,
Hold on.
Oh, we lost somebody.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Nope, we lost Bread. He's back.
Bread.
Oh no! Zero is fading in and out of existence. Someone is messing with his timeline.
Oh,
He got banished to the Shadow Realm for 5 seconds.
Toe, get my DeLorean.
Yes, sir.
He has a DeLorean now.
How
wouldn't
dare
be
you
surprised.
underestimate?
I really wouldn't. be
Honestly,
surprised.
I'm not surprised. I was just trying to play
Oh
a part.
God! Oh God! If we went on a time traveling adventure, it would be time bandits.
Oh no.
Oh,
Time wizard.
It's the time wizard.
Toe, I'm gonna be honest with you. I've got a
Yeah?
plan.
What
I
is
don't
it?
know. I don't know if it'll work, but I got a plan.
Your plans usually seem to be pretty good, so I bet that it will work.
I'm going to build a Godslayer.
Wow.
I don't care what they
Who's-
say.
Who's gonna get to use it?
I don't know.
Is it gonna be Sardon?
Chances are. Chances are. Unless I end up getting one of the other magnum opuses up to like that level beforehand, but right now, I'm planning on it being Sardon.
You have other magnum opuses?
Well, yeah. I mean, there was
Compass Rose.
the Compass Rose, and then there's Asemar's Witchlight Cross, and then
not to mention the sword.
Ravak's Chain, and then there was whatever
I got a compass.
then there was whatever the hell I was working on with Galahad. I mean, I was turning his amulet into his thing, and then I was turning his sword into a thing, and then
He never really did anything. He was like, I'm gonna do this. He did
a couple things.
I got the sword, which is pretty cool.
And he also
I actually
combined
like the
your amulet or your little gem with the Scorching Ray necklace that you had.
Yep.
And I think, and then we messed around with his sword quite a bit, and then Liar. I mean, there was her portable kitchen. I need to make something for her to protect herself with. I feel bad.
Yeah. Wait, so is Sardon going to wield the Godslayer or be the Godslayer?
I think I'm just gonna make him the Godslayer. I mean, he's already built.
Wow.
Holy shit.
Get this like
Leopardon.
punch
Sardon the
through a
Godslayer.
god.
Leo.
So cool. You're
Fuse
so cool,
together into
Gungir.
Leozardon.
You're the coolest.
It's gonna take some time. Get everyone prepared, and then I'll see what I can do. Cause you're Scabbard,
Zardon Ultraman Edition.
and then your Scabbard was the magnum opus I made for you. But I'm gonna have to start making
Yeah.
you. I'm gonna have to start making you a nice big old blade that you can. Well, cause you got so many of them.
Yeah, I have a lot of swords, and some of them are just like good because they do stuff, and not so much good because they're good at stabbing. I'm not really sure what to do about that.
We could break them down for material components and turn them into a new blade.
Could you turn them into like stuff that did stuff instead of swords that did stuff?
I'm Gungir T. Homunculus. I can do a lot of stuff with my
Yeah,
with my
'cause you're the coolest.
with my crafty little fingers.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes,
I thank you, Gungir.
I was halfway waiting for you to get a bag of holding that's just your. Oh, never mind.
I'm still sort of sad about the world maybe ending, but I'm glad you're gonna adopt me. That's gonna be my dream come true, because you guys are cool and rich, and that's mostly who I wanted to adopt me.
Pats you on the head.
Okay,
I know, Grandpa.
good night, Gungir.
Good night. Who was that
He runs
strange
out of
small
your
child? Whose sassy lost child was that?
With so many swords.
That also begs the question, when she's tiny child form, how the fuck does she carry all the swords?
She carries the scabbard, and then 4 of the swords are in the scabbard.
Cat, I'll be honest.
The rest are just dragging behind.
Yeah.
I was honestly waiting for you to just get a bag of holding and it becomes like your sword sieves.
Pretty sure that's already what Gungir basically made for me, except with an interchangeable hilt.
To quote earlier, a wise man once said, multiverse theories are bitch.
And what Gungir once said, I'm gonna punch him in the dick.
I have so...
I mean, you're welcome
I have
to.
so many fucking weapons.
And you're gonna get a shield at some point.
I want pancakes.
I thought I already had my shield.
No, he's still making your shield.
Oh,
You have
yeah,
the
isn't it
cloak.
supposed to be attached to the spear?
No, your sword is your spear. Your sword is attached to the staff.
Oh, that's right.
And then you got the cloak.
Ooh, that means I'm gonna have to give up one to... Because I currently already have 3 attunement slots taken.
Downside of things. Anywho, is that everything anybody wanted to do?
I want pancakes.
Yeet pancakes to the face.
Yeah.
From somewhere. Don't know where.
It's just a phantom liar. Just throws a pancake at me.
Yes, I would like to...
Ninja star.
Yes, I would like to create the ritual to call the Great Lord Cthulhu.
I mean, honestly, you could probably just wake her up and she would make you pancakes.
I don't want to bother her.
There's probably pancakes in the fridge.
Pancakes.
She does make a lot
Like
of pastries.
leftovers. I mean, it's
eat
all
all
she
the
does.
pancakes.
I honestly don't think with 1,000 refugees that there's currently any leftovers available.
I'm
Pretty sure we fed everybody that.
Yeah, your probably pantry is probably cleaned out.
Yeah.
How much money do we have left?
Gungir's been saving up. A lot of his resources have been coming down from the Ring of Invisibility he broke down, but he's still got like 6,000 gold, and he's still got 2,000 platinum.
Liar has spent approximately nothing except for sending her family like 200 gold or something.
And same. Asemar's barely spent anything, so he still has 800,000.
I have 5
She
platinum and
has-
550 gold.
840,820 platinum.
Jeez,
Y'all
yeah,
are still somewhat loaded.
Yes,
We're still pretty loaded, yeah.
Screw Vorn. We could literally set up a trade network right here. With all this money, we could just invest in a town.
I mean, theoretically, but that's time, money, and who knows when the fuck Volt's gonna show up.
Yeah.
He's busy having
Just
brother
screw
time.
this planet. We can make a
Yeah. Yeah, let's
fucking
we know of other planets.
interdimensional transporter by this money.
Just we got Convoy. She knows of other planets. Let's go settle another planet.
Let's all move to Avalon.
It's a fish. It's official. Tanubuku Wabansi is going to become the new SpaceX of this campaign.
Well, actually, I did ask Storm about that. Technically, Avalon and this are completely different universes.
Avalon is in technically a different canon. So this is non-canonical Gungir.
Yeah.
But we love him anyway.
We do love him anyways.
Because he's the good boy. Anywho, is that everything everybody wants to do for the time being? Because I think we will call it quits there, because there's not much else I have written down.
It was a
for
short
today,
session.
at least. I mean, obviously, more of a roleplay focused session for a little bit, so you can calm the fuck down from combat.
refugees.
Yes. That was actually, I really enjoyed that session. That was a lot of really good role play.
Yeah.
Dude,
Adorable and wholesome.
We set up a freaking Nazareth village in the middle of the desert for our
edge of the desert.
Sorry for the technical issues.
Shit happens.
Forget about it.
One day
Forget
you'll
about
have
it.
the best internet of all of us, and we'll be jealous.
It's as Joey Wheeler once said, "You're talking to me, forget about it."
Well, what's annoying is I used to be able to actually play Tabletop Simulator with this internet. Now I can't even do that.
Yeah. It's the least of our worries right now.
And it's much more annoying when it comes to me GMing a game.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Trial and error. Oh, you can
Error
really
and
do.
trial.
Indeed. But yeah, Tyler, I can easily do some streaming tomorrow. Not sure what the fuck I want to do. Depends on what you want to do.
I don't know. I was just gonna go off of what you decided.
I mean,
Venom.
yes, sir.
If Gungir sent sending messages off to a couple different locations, Throat of the World, Vorn, any town, any major like town that he could contact, could he get item commissions made? Like
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, you can.
Send money to them.
The places that would be available would be obviously Vorn and Throw the World. And
okay.
East and Southern Regalia.
East and Southern Regalia. So there's 4 places right there. And then he can work on something in the boat. And then, okay.
Because you do have a little bit of downtime.
Yeah, if Gungir needs money to finance the projects, you can just ask him.
Gungir has... Let me see how much Gungir has in terms of crafting. I think he still has... Nope, that's spells. Why am I in spells? Here we go. Gungir still has 78,000 GP worth of materials. Just crafting material. And then he's got his normal cash. And he's keeping the material on the ship for his big air quote 3D printer.
3D printing.
Okay, yeah, he'll send out some discreet telegrams to those centigrams to those
you
4
will have
areas.
to send me what you want.
Are we
done,
just
and
gonna
I will
be-
let you know.
And would Britannia also?
Britannia, yes,
Okay.
as well.
Britannia.
5 spots. And I'm assuming...
Because you are in good graces with Britannia.
Hell yeah. Ever since cancel my
Yeah.
dad 20... Oh, wait, and also canceled the son. Did the son have to die?
Cancel the
Yeah.
Did the kid have to die? We just left that kingdom without an heir.
The daughter,
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Natalie.
Yeah, sister.
Natalie, is
My sister
the
Natalie.
ruler.
Your ex-sister, pardon me, you killed off your...
Yeah, I'm dead now.
Also,
Every
Also,
day, Prey was adopted.
you're not that character anymore.
Every day I
Yeah.
wonder why my brother wandered off and got himself killed in the middle of the battle. He fell
Say,
like a
Volt
scrub.
fucking murdered him.
Storm,
Yes.
are you
I'll be
gonna
right back.
basically start your own acquisition incorporate in this campaign?
Why would I do that? We got Titnug Buku Wabansi.
Yeah.
The fact that you're getting all these commissions made.
Yeah. Yeah, he's
Buku
exporting
Wabansi.
he's exporting work that he needs to have done. He is one man. One of his crafters needs some vacation time. She was a busy girl aboard the ship. So he'll be working on stuff. Sardon will be doing whatever he can in the village. So he's going to export some work to a bunch of different places. So we can get... So Freddy can finally get his shield done. And then... We can do a couple different things. Gungir can lighten his load.